Once upon a time, people dreaded to live in Hamelin town of Germany because of an unusual reason, the panic of rats. The rats had virtually made the life of people a hell. The rats swarmed all over the town, on the roads, in the streets, and every room of the houses. Moreover, all the rats were huge and fearless. The rats did not hesitate, even to attack cats and dogs. Children were not safe, even in their beds. The rats roamed about openly during daytime and hide themselves only at night. Women cooking food in the kitchen ran out for the fear of the rats. So, the rats ate to their fill. Fed up with the rats, the people knocked at the door of the mayor. The mayor sent a few criers to every corner of the town, inviting suggestions, which would lead the town to get rid of the rats. He announced a reward to the person who would get rid of the rats. People hit upon different plans. Different plans like the huge traps, poison, and the regiments of the army were used to kill the rats, but all in vain. Then one day, as the council was holding an emergency session, the doors burst open. There stood a stranger in the doorway, a funny-looking man, with colorful clothes and a pipe in his hand. With a feather in his cap, he looked like a clown. In one hand, he held a long pipe. He looked straight into the mayor's eyes. "I can solve the problem you are facing. I can rid Hamelin of all its rats, if you are prepared to give me a reward for this work," he said very politely, and waited for the member's reaction. "Demand whatever you want, and it will be granted only if Hamelin is saved from this plague," the members said in a chorus. The mayor promised the piper 1,000 gold coins. The piper bowed and left the room. As he came out on the street, he started playing on his pipe. He played on his pipe for a while, and then stopped. And lo! Rats from every nook and corner started assembling there following the piper. There were rats here, there, and everywhere. They made a beeline behind the piper. By the fall of the evening, the piper and the rats reached the bank of a river. The piper waded through the river water, playing on his pipe. The rats too followed him in plenty. The piper played on until the last of the rats was drowned into the river. After getting rid of the rats, the Pied Piper reached the town hall to collect his money. He was surprised when the mayor held 1 gold coin, instead of 1,000 coins he had promised to give him. The Pied Piper did not utter a word. He rushed out of the room and climbed the roof of the building. Everybody wondered what the stranger was going to do. Then, he came down on the streets, and once again started playing on his pipe. He played on his pipe a few long clear notes, and then stopped. The children, wherever they were, came to the place where the stranger was, without knowing where they were going or why. The children of Hamelin just followed the Pied Piper, as the rats had done. They did not listen, even to the cries of their parents. While the parents shouted at them, they laughed and chattered, and joined hundreds of other children, running behind the Pied Piper. The Pied Piper walked on through the streets, the lanes, and the by-lanes. More and more children began to join him. Suddenly, he turned towards a big hill. A corridor appeared in the middle of the hill. After the Pied Piper and the children had marched past it, the corridor as well as the children disappeared. Horrified parents ran to the mayor. They requested him to keep his promise to the Pied Piper. Now, the mayor had no choice but to keep his promise. He went to the hill, called out, "I am sorry, Pied Piper. Please come back. Please bring our children back, and I will give you the full payment of 1,000 gold coins." In a few seconds, the Pied Piper was back with all the children. In the end, the mayor gave 1,000 gold coins to the Pied Piper. Thank you.